Okay, well that's fun. Give me that sphere. Creepy and symbolic. Okay, I think we're good to go up now. Okay, we can head back up now. That's good. Ooh, hey now. I think I'm going the right way. I am not. I went around in a circle. Yeah, this is gonna suck, isn't it? Oh, great. One of these guys, dude. Great. Well, this is just excellent. It's alright, he's coming down this way, so we should be able to head out through here then. Okay. I think it's through here. Nope. It might be down this way. All the way down through here. This feels right. I think. Yeah, this is good. Here we go. That's nice. You get the sphere and an enemy wakes up and starts coming after you. For shame. For shame. Alright, well that's good though. We got 3 spheres already, man. And an empty container. So, we're good to go. Okay, so we have the spider done. We need the sand. I guess. Oh, it's just that. I was like, what? Okay, so first things first. Let's get this thing done. Okay. So I don't care. I'm just going to look it up at this point. 2 of those symbols look darker. Okay. So do I need to... What does this do? Hold on. Before anything, what does this do? That's it? Just a tiny little bit of sand? Alright, fine. So... top symbol, middle symbol, and I'm guessing the bottom symbol is going to be one of these, which I guess we can just guess it, so it's like sickle and a sideways D. I can't believe we've already been going for 5.5 hours. I think we are right at the very end, so we've got like 2 more sections to do after this. Okay, so we need... I think it's that one? Nah, that's that one. Sickle. One more. And then who knows what this one is. There we go. Yep, that'll do. Ouch. There's our laser. And I... Oh, okay. I see. That makes sense. I bet you don't even need to use that. Well, we have 4 spheres now, so I think we're doing pretty good. Alright, we only need this one left, and I don't know what to do with this one back here. It's kind of real specific. Or I shouldn't say real specific, it's kind of in the open for how to get the lasers to activate in this place. Because it's already kind of been activated. Okay, let me see. Just at the bottom, jump up. Okay. Large bottomless pit. Okay. Central corridor, take the right and then a left to the middle of the area. You can translate some more text in the archway into the room. Other than that, just stand at the bottom, then jump onto the elevator. What? So is this one useless? We don't need to worry about this one? We just had to get the other 2 done? I thought it said, like, 3 lights or whatever. I don't know. We'll find out. Or it wanted us to do this one second, and I read it out of order. Which could very well be the case. Yep. Okay, well, let me see here. Okay. Recorder, take another right. Alright, let me try this. Alright, so I guess this one's kind of a bit interesting. Seems like you have to move these things off, which is interesting. Ah. Now, how do we get out? What are the odds we can just push these things back on? I'll probably turn off the laser, but I don't know of any other way to do this. I wonder if you just have to, like, do it to activate it and then open the door back up. That's kind of what I get the feeling is about to happen. Yep, that's exactly what's going on. Okay, this should be all 3 of them then. Let's go. Okay, back to uncharted territory. Yeah, that whole bottom maze section, now I know why people were so upset about it. It was not a great area, to be honest. Just quite literally just a giant maze for no real reason, in my opinion. Okay, interesting. What do we got here? Onward and upward, I guess. Here we go. Still waiting on that worm. Still waiting on the worm. It's gonna happen. It's gonna throw it at us at the very end. Here we go. Oh, check that out. That's kind of cool looking. He's like injured too. Perhaps the ones that built the tomb, yeah. And there's more of them. What does this say? What we got here? Anyone who disturbs him deserves punishment. Well, brother, I got some bad news for what we're about to do. I got some bad news, dude. Because we're about to not have a choice. The keeper of the keys knows the truth. Ooh. Yep, and it's needing 4. So I'm guessing it probably had a way out. Like, it probably had a 4th one of these somewhere. Must touch weird portal. The 4th one must have been in the other area that was like already looked to be done. From the Requiem side of things. That must have been where the 4th sphere was supposed to be. Because I doubt it would soft lock you if you didn't get the one in the archives. When I touched the transparent something, I got a strange feeling as if I already knew what would happen next. As if it was not the first time for me, and if I had already done something like that several times, but I couldn't remember it happening. We go into its world again? Yup. Looks like it. Oh, who's that? Another doctor of some sort? Papa? Where are you going, Father? What an extraordinary fountain. And what an extraordinary amount of blur in the area. Jeez. Okay, so there's a 1 there. There's gonna be more puzzles like the end of Requiem. Or Black Plague. Yes. I'm guessing that's exactly what it's gonna be. Father! Oh, great. Okay, here we go. This is 1. I have to put this one over into 1, right? And then that one goes into the X. There's 1. I guess if it's Roman numerals, it's technically a 10, but you know. Whatever. Come on. Nice. Papa, come back. D. No monsters in here, is there? D. H. R. O. A. Ooh. Am I doing? What am I supposed to be doing here, man? Let me get through! Dang it. Do I just have to press all of these and hope for the best? I wonder if there's something on the other side, too. Something back there. There's like a little thing here. Is there like a... No, there's really nothing over there. Interesting. Father! Come back! Why do you leave me so? No, Father, no! Oh, man. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting puzzle, huh? Father! H. Are we supposed to, like... Is there like a word here or something that we need to make? There has to be. Oh, great. Okay, well... Do we want to try figuring this out? We might as well. We're this far. Let's try figuring it out. Alright, I'm going to write down all the letters. And there's probably a word that it makes. Maybe. Okay, so we have A. Oh, back up. We have A. We have H. We have O. We have R. Is it Horde? H-O-A-R-D? No, you dummy. It's Howard. It's Howard. I've cracked the code. Seconds in, I've cracked the code. Hence why I'm watching what I believe is my father, Howard, walk around. I'm a genius. I've cracked it already. And there's a D. Okay, so we need an H. We're just kind of going to look around and see what the rest of the stuff is. Okay, so here's an H. Okay. We need an O now. Okay. We need a W. That's an A, so it's not there. There's no W this way, is there? Oh! Do I need to, like, make a run for it? Yes, I do. H-O. Come on. Okay, that just loops around back. Okay, that's fine. So H-O. We need a W, please. Just a singular W. Just the one. H-O. It's back here. There's R. I know where A is, so... Where is my father's W at? I know I've seen it before. Now where is it hiding? Yeah, it's almost like it's a maze in here. This might be the maze everybody was upset about. Ah, there it is. H-O-W. Okay, here's A back here. A. Okay, R I think is somewhere up here. I know it's fairly close, I think. A. R, and then we need a D. The D is at the very entrance. Very start. D. Okay. This should be all of them. If this isn't it, I'm just going to look it up, because I feel like this is a genius move right here. This is the 200 IQ puzzle. Done with it. Done with it. Erase my AHOR. Nice. Alrighty. Sweet. Father! Why do you run with the turn gates? Ah! Unconscious once again. You know, we must have had like a splitting headache this entire game. Our character. The amount of times we've just been knocked unconscious is unreal.
Why did you come to me? I trusted you, but you betrayed me. You turned out to be like one of those who came before you. Just like them, you are full of hate. Why do you hate me?
I don't know. Honestly, I got no answer for any of this, man. I really don't know why our character hated you at the end of Black Plague. I mean... I'm just as confused as you are, man. I got no idea. We were like, we gotta take care of him or destroy it or whatever. It's like, I don't know, man. Hey, look. It's an entrance. Hey, I can go in. Oh boy. Maybe this is the maze is gonna be around here somewheres. It's an exit. Let's go up into the tower.
Mankind has changed and is still changing with every second. And you, human, are changing as well, whether you're with them or alone. I was ready for a strike, but it was difficult to expect such a thing from you. This sense of betrayal is akin to losing a best friend. It is familiar to you, human. Only I did not ask to silence me, but asked to be left in rest. Curiosity does not lead to anything good, as well as the search for truth.
Oh, that's the turn gate that was killed. Possibly Amabel, but I don't think it is, unless what's his name was really just toying with us for a long time. Good old Clarence. There's my dead father. I like how you can just walk off the edge. Okay, there's red. Spheres. It's from the Requiem puzzle. Okay. The worm that broke in and killed everyone. Or killed, what's her name? Jael or whatever. Yeah, there's the Requiem puzzle with the spear. I had to roll over the side. Hey, we're back here. Ooh, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
does not prevent you from taking risky actions. I gave people knowledge, but the answer was nothing but hatred. Each of you think they are clever, but even when you're together, you are strong but foolish. You are led by something you know nothing about, and you, human, were being led by someone you knew. You thought you knew, but it is not true. I can see your mind, human, but I can't find a goal that motivates you. And with that, my pain is multiplied 1,000 times. I am neither a killer nor a judge. Our worlds should not intersect. We speak different languages and will never understand each other. I've made my choice, and it's your turn, human. Everyone chooses what they hold there for themselves.
Okay. So what is my choice here? My father or... Ooh, look at that. Father or nothing. Well, I guess, like, to maybe walk away. If I want to go with Papa. I wonder if there's one of those things where we can load back in afterwards. I want to go with my father, I guess. Or do I? Or do I? Oh, I don't have a choice anymore. Okay, don't have a choice anymore. I didn't expect him to run off the, or jump off the side. My nightmare started here. How did I get here? Okay, can't go that way. The game said no. Whoa. Interesting way to drop down. Okay. Roll credits. Okay. So is that like a, again, like, because there is time stuff being involved with the artifacts, is that one of those things where it's like, you start the cycle over again kind of deal? I don't know. The guide, I think the guide actually has might have some, like, explanation for what the endings mean. What does this mean, though? this just us leaving instead? Looks like it's like on fire out there. Okay, so this must be... We've decided to destroy everything then. I can't run any faster! I can't go any faster, please! Ha! Joke's on you, I know how to jump down flights of stairs. Which is extremely dangerous, by the way. Long staircase. Ooh, almost missed that one. Can't jump very high. Oh man. It's really coming down. We gotta be getting close to the bottom. Hey, there it is. Also roll credits? Keyboard typing. So is this us finishing our job and writing our story? And only you decide what to do with the story, to consider it ravings of a madman or horrible fate of a friend, a fate that you wouldn't wish on your enemy. So yeah, that's us actually destroying everything and getting out and finishing the story. Interesting. Did we keep some of the film from the projectors, like on the way out, or? Interesting endings. I like the one where you kind of walk through the portal. Because I feel like it does actually tie up, like, the ending of, like, your characters just finishing the story. Okay, so, if I scroll down, here is... just click on it. Act 3, Part 5, Necrologue. Option A. Leaving everything behind. On your left will be a large open portal. Walk towards it and click on it. You'll find yourself back in a long, winding staircase from before. Quickly head down the stairs, being careful of the fact that sometimes it will collapse. When you reach the bottom, go through an obvious door. Okay, if you go through the door ahead of you, you'll see a hatch leading... Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, hold on. There is one more thing. So, you see your father, Howard, approach him, follow him off the tower. You'll wake up and find yourself back at the beginning of the whole adventure, at the entrance of the mine. And now, oddly enough, you have another choice before you. So let's do one more, because apparently following in his footsteps has another ending, in which the ladder that I saw in the mines does have a different outcome. So we're going to try that. And see what happens. Back into the mines. So yeah, I'm guessing that if we go back into the mines, we have the ability to... We basically are caught in some sort of time loop, and we start the whole process anew. But But if we go this way, maybe we can choose to leave before ever going down there, kind of knowing what we have. Like, knowing what happens afterwards. Snow is very bright. Very bright, considering all that most of this game has been so dark. We're off to see the wizard. Is that a ship? A familiar sound. Oh, look at us go. Look at us run. Sonic speed right there, brother. We're moving quick. So yeah, this must be us, like, escaping it before we have to descend into it. Huh. So, scroll down a little bit. So here's what it says. If you go through the door ahead of you, you'll see a hatch leading into the mines is open. You can climb down it and start the whole thing up again. So that's like, yeah, that's basically you're in a time loop of just like having to go through it over and over and over again. Option B, if you'd rather not relive the horror again, turn around and climb up the ladder and make your way through the snow. Eventually you'll find your escape. Okay. So this is, This is the end of it. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. Okay, cool. Well, that, I believe, is the end of the Penumbra series. There is another one. There's called Twilight of the Archaic, which is like another mod, I believe, made by the same group. And they are working on another mod called, like, Chains of the Prisoner or something like that. But I believe I am done with the Penumbra series. It's kind of cool. I like that the modding community kind of made an ending for it, which is really nice. Just community around it. I'm a big fan of when communities do stuff like that, especially when Requiem's ending was really just kind of like a non-ending. But I feel like this one kind of ties it up. You got your three endings. Either one, you tear it all down and you write a story that people can read. And then you have the other ending where you follow your father and you start the cycle anew again. Or you know what happens if you go down into the mines. And so instead of starting the journey, you turn around and run. And you leave before it even begins. So, kind of an interesting concept. But I don't know where the rest of the stories would tie in, and the Twilight of the Archaic I've heard is decent, but probably not gonna play through it. It's kind of cool, but it's one of those things where not exactly my cup of tea for gameplay. Puzzles and stuff are fun, but I don't think they're great for stream stuff. I've said that multiple times, but it's just my opinion on it. But yeah, I think we're done with the Penumbra series. We played through all the main ones. I know Necrologue is definitely the big one. Before anything, what I can do is I can try to look up the Archaic one and just see what's it called. Something of the Archaic. Twilight. Nope, it is not coming up, so I can do a quick little Google search real quick before I end the recording, just to kind of get a feel for what it is. Kind of see what the reviews and stuff are, what people are saying about it. Penumbra, Twilight of the Archaic. We'll see what this kind of says. 98 votes, so it's much smaller than the other ones. It does come with the Necrologue game, so I like one of the top comments says, that puzzle with the buzzing pillars in the door, I hate you for even conceiving the idea of it. I'm not being cute or funny either. I legitimately hate this puzzle. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. But yeah, I'm not huge into the story, I guess, as some people definitely are. Obviously, everyone's got their cup of tea. I think Necrologue ties it up very nicely on its own, so I feel like Necrologue is a good finish to the game. At least that's my opinion. I believe it tied it all together relatively well. So when you start piling more and more and more stories onto something that's already kind of like had an ending, I generally tend to see like storylines break down, and I like the ending of Necrologue. So all three endings are good tie-offs, you know, like that everything is wrapped up with a nice little bow for all those endings. So yeah, pretty interesting game series. Definitely think the Amnesia series is better, but I can see all of the, what's the name of it? Like all of the inspiration that would become Amnesia with this game, which is always interesting. So yeah, cool. Good on Fractional Games. I can see why this was a popular series though, especially back in the day when they first started releasing it. Overture was okay. Black Plague was really good. I really enjoyed Black Plague. Requiem was a game. And the Necrologue is very similar to Black Plague, in my opinion. I put it toe-to-toe with Black Plague. So I think that speaks to how well the developers did on this mod. I think that they definitely captured the feel of the game and the style of the game. And I really, really appreciate when modders really put in the time to make something feel like the original, even though it's not. I cannot, for some reason, get this frog out of my throat. But anyways, one of the games of all time. You said it, dude. One of the games of all time. It was definitely a game. And that's about it. Yes, Crystal, I know. So yeah, anyways, that's it for the Penumbra series, though. We're done with Penumbra. I don't have any desire to play any further into it unless somebody says, hey, the new Prisoner of Chains or whatever it's called is really, really good. But seeing that the community around this game is relatively niche compared to like future installments of like the Amnesia series and Soma, I don't see it being this big, huge, massive undertaking for the community to be like, oh, this one is so good. I definitely see the community probably liking it, just because I do think this modder puts a lot of time and effort into making their games and developing the team to make their mods, but I just don't see it being on par with some of the future installments of Fractional Games. But yeah, still, very, very, very good job. Very good job, modders. Very, very well done.